Oceana's here in Sussex today to learn about the ban on bottom trawling and dredging that they've introduced on the near shore. Bottom trawling and dredging involves the towing of very heavy gear along the seabed, which often actually destroys the seabed and all the habitats and species that live there.
My wife's family are one of the oldest fishing families in Bognor. Have been here since Bognor was little mud huts. I started fishing in 1976.
I started diving in 1994. I was 12 years old at the time. My granddad got me into it. My granddad got into it, free diving back in the 60s, 70s. Back then, I've seen these photographs. The fish were amazing. You had lovely, great big lobsters, black bream, bass. When I was a kid, you only had to swim off the beach and you would just get in the thick of the kelp beds. They were massive. What you've seen over the years is a breakdown of marine ecosystems, habitats. We've lost all the kelp. There's only 3% left.
Over the last 10 years, the crab and the lobster is abysmal. They are really, a lot of them are giving up now because they just cannot make it grow. We need to start looking after what we got left, because if we don't, there will be nothing left.
Over the decades, bottom trawling and dredging has come further inshore, damaging areas that previously were quite pristine.
We reviewed how we deal with trawling in the district. We decided to take an ecosystem-based approach that we can restore those habitats by removing a particular fishing method. We've gone through a bylaw consultation process and we brought in management to exclude trawling from over 170 kilometres squared of where kelp forest used to be.
There's no pair trawling inside 3 miles for the bream up inside here. Well, I've got to tell you, the amount of fish stock that's come back, it's really, really good.
Right from sort of Bognor right down to Seaford, I've seen massive inshore inco pads where the bream will dig out certain areas to then pour their eggs onto, and I was amazed just how much had already quickly changed.
So we are using trammel nets and gill nets, so we don't do any damage or minimal damage. We wanted to put back on the seafront what's been missing, fresh fish. They want their fish to be fresh. We're trying to provide that in a sustainable manner, and they come to the kiosk and the feedback, words don't describe it. They just want it. They just love it, and it's great. We love it. We want to sell our fish. We love catching it, but we want to sell it to you lot so you get the benefit as well. We get the benefit of going there catching it. You get the benefit of their eating it. If we keep using this gear that's decimating everything, we won't be able to do this.
Unfortunately, around the UK, bottom trawling is prevalent and is allowed virtually everywhere. But now it needs to be managed. We need to ban it in the offshore marine protected areas around our seas, but also in the inshore zone around the UK from 0 to 3 nautical miles. Now, Sussex IFCA has shown how that's done.
It's about sustainable fisheries. It's about increasing fish stocks. It's about making a better environment and making better fisheries.
I hope that Sussex is the beginning of a massive domino effect.
If we don't do it now, when are we going to do it? In 10 years' time? 20 years' time? And every day we leave it, or every year we leave it, we're getting closer to the abyss where eventually there will be nothing. There will be nothing. And then what do we do?